Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Life of Millie Jo, and it's vlog number 2. If you watched my first video, you would remember Negative Nancy. Now, even though what Negative Nancy said wasn't really nice, so firstly, Michelle, you fat. I decided I'm gonna listen to what she says, right? But get ahead of the game. You know that saying, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. So I thought, let me get ahead of the game. Let me beat her once and for all. And I really got tired of being that girl that was always trying to lose weight. That was always on the next diet, on the next run, on the next mission, you know. Let me put some things in place, some plan, some formula, because I know that what I've been doing and what I did in the past didn't work. And that brought me to this video. And I found out the importance of finding an accountability buddy. I'll be a nice person and share my findings with you. It's so simple. There are 4 steps that I found got me to find an accountability super easy, and actually to create a plan that really works, or that I'm hoping works, that I'm in the process of doing, and so far it's going like super well. We're 3 weeks in and I'm already seeing results. So finally there's something that is realistic, that is maintainable, and is actually showing results. So let me share it with you. It's very important to find someone who's on the same level as you, if that makes sense. Let me tell you why. You can pick a buddy who wants to lose 3Ks, but your ultimate goal is to lose 15. In a month's time, 3K girl is going to be laying on Clifton Beach, chilling in a bikini, all happy, and you're going to be messaging saying, hey, when are we going to run? Can I see you this evening? When are we going to do our squat? I'm not like hating on the 3K goal, like all good and well. You've reached your goal, that's amazing, enjoy it. But for someone who has a big goal at hand, find someone similar, because ultimately, if you don't find someone on the same page, they can kind of hold you back. Step number 2. Create a group, a WhatsApp group. You know how they say we're in the same WhatsApp group? Find someone who's in that same WhatsApp group as you trying to lose weight. Now, these points that I'm making today about accountability buddy isn't necessarily just for a weight loss journey. For example, if you started studying something and this person's studying the same thing, and you guys set dates as to when to study together, when to do revision, when to do research, those kind of things, it's so helpful to have someone to be accountable to. Reason why? I found that so often I'll let myself down. I'll say, okay, I'm going to get up at 5 tomorrow morning and I'm going to go run. 5 o'clock come, Negative Nancy is there and she's like, girl, you want to sleep a bit more. It's so comfortable in bed. It's so warm. Don't go. But I didn't want that. And I found that when I made a commitment or a promise to someone else, I was there. I'm dressed 10 minutes before the time and I'm sitting waiting, you know, and I would think twice before canceling on someone. But funny how I did that to myself. So, like, start making it happen. Create that group. WhatsApp group. It doesn't necessarily have to be a WhatsApp group, but obviously get this person's contact details and find a way to stay in touch. The reason why I say stay in touch is because you kind of want to check in on this person. Now, I'm not saying this has to be a whole new friendship and that it has to be, oh, you have to talk all day. Like, we're all busy. You've got your business, you've got work, you've got your family, kids, whatever it may be. So maybe you guys decide, okay, every evening you check in. You just check in. Did you train today? Did you drink your 2 liters of water? Did you study? Whatever it may be that you set out to check on each other, you do that. It doesn't have to be chit chat. How was your day? What you eating for supper tonight? Those kind of things, no. Just straight to the point. Are we meeting tonight? What time were you at? Kind of thing. Step number 3. Set goals. Now, this is so important. Set realistic goals. Now, things like set a time. So, I'm obviously speaking with regarding to running now, right? So set a time. When do we meet? Set a date. What days do we meet? Something simple as for how long are we going to train? Once you have these guidelines, it's so easy to stick to them. Every day doesn't have to be a conversation about what time are we meeting? What are we going to do tonight? You know, those kind of things. So when you meet and you have this discussion, lay out all the rules, and if everyone sticks to it, it can be such a beautiful journey. With regarding to time, it's so important to set maintainable goals. I remember when I first decided, okay, I'm gonna go on this running journey again, I would say I'm gonna get up at 5, but this is how that would go.
Babe, here's your coffee. It's 5:10 already. Are you still gonna go run?
David, put the light off. I'm gonna run tomorrow.
Okay.
Set a time that suits you. Like, why do you have to run at 6 a.m. in the morning? Chat to your friend. You guys decide what time is appropriate. Whether it's 2:30 in the afternoon or 7 is a bit late. But whatever time you decide, let it be comfortable for both of you. Like, nobody has to run at 6 a.m. and then you promise to lose 2 kgs at the end of the week. Like, that's not happening. So set a time that's good for both of you and stick to it. Talking about time frame. Now, not necessarily only what time are you running, set a time frame as when you want to achieve your goal. So I've given myself a goal of 3 months, but I broke it down. So over 3 months, I want to lose 9 kgs, right? I'm not good at maths, but this is so simple and anyone can do it. So in 3 months, if you break it down, there are 3 months in 3 months. That's 90 days, 30 days per month. First month, I want to lose 3 kgs. Second month, 3 kgs. Third month, obviously 3 kgs, and that adds up. But if you then break up that month into 4 weeks and divide that, it shows you that you need to lose, I think it's like just under kg every week. So if you can follow that little by little, I think sometimes we try to chew off too much. How do you eat an elephant? Okay, we don't eat elephants, but one piece at a time. So it's these simple things that we forget. We get so excited and we're like, oh, in the next month I'm going to lose 10 kgs. Really? Is that healthy? Is that going to work? And often we set unrealistic goals, and what happens when you don't achieve it? You're so sad, you're so despondent. You're like, oh, I worked out so hard. I ate clean, I ate boiled eggs and tuna every day. I think that's like what people do. But it didn't work. And why didn't it work? Because you weren't realistic. Another thing, I'm like sticking on this realistic thing. But for women, it's so hard to find an image of a woman on social media that can be your goal. I don't even know it's real anymore. Like, did she have liposuction? Did she put a filter on it? Did she use that Perfect Me app that you can download on your phone and make her waist smaller? You don't know. So what I found, instead of finding those pictures like on Instagram, and there are so many beautiful like fitness models and whatever, I decided to find a picture of myself from like a year ago. Okay, maybe not a year ago, like 3 years ago, where I was maybe at the weight I wanted to be. Funny how it brings me to the point. This is just like side note. Back then I thought I was big, and that made me realize that now it's my goal weight. But it just goes to show us as women must be so careful how we see ourselves and what we put into our minds and those negative Nancy voices that we listen to. When you were smaller, you thought you were fat. That's how we view ourselves, how we see ourselves, and how we love ourselves. So also remember, it's a journey and it's a process to get closer to your goal that will ultimately make you happier. And then the easiest, okay, not the easiest, actually the hardest part of this is step number 4. Execute. Do it. Set that date. So I can't actually sit here and talk to you all the time because I must get done and get dressed. Because Cherie, my friend, my accountability buddy, is coming soon and we're going to go for a run. So I'm all dressed and ready for Cherie. 2 things not to forget. Your mask in this COVID times, and pepper spray. We're 2 females running alone, and like you just can't trust this world. So you've got to take it in your own hands and protect yourself, and I will spray you. Always finish strong. Like, share and subscribe.